Hi, today I have a 1999 GMC Yukon XLT and I'm going to show you how to replace the idler arm on it. Alright, let's get started. Okay, for the idler arm, first thing you want to do is take off this cover plate here, and there's four 15mm bolts. There, 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 and there. You take that off and then you can get access to it. It'll be on this side, but we'll show you that. Let's get this off. Okay, that's two bolts. I'm going to put down my camera and get the other two because I can't hold this at the same time, but it's the two upper bolts. So we'll be right back. There's the idler arm bracket, and there's your idler arm right there. So I'm going to be replacing both those items. Might as well, because you got to take that off to get that off. You might as well replace it. It was $22 for the idler arm and $27 for the idler arm bracket, so might as well. Alright, let's get started. The pitman arm, there's some holes here that you've got to get an extension through. An 18mm socket and a wrench. Socket come from this side and a wrench from the other side. You also want to take these off for your idler arm. This is basically your inner tie rod. There's two bolts there, and these are 22mm. You take those off because I'm going to replace both the idler and pitman arm anyway. So, and that allows you free movement of the idler arm, which is right there. Okay, I took the right front wheel off so I could get to these better. You could do it without, but so you take a ratchet and you go in, and the bolts are in there. They're 18mm, and then a wrench on the other side, and you break them free. The thing you want to be careful is pulling the bolt back through, not to drop it down there. If you have a magnet, you can get it, but I was just very careful and was able to pull it out. You can see the two holes here where the bolts come through, and the third one here that the idler arm bracket bolts to, and then the idler arm connects right here. And so you just take that nut off, these three, and that whole piece comes out. I'll go show you that. Okay, here's the old idler arm bracket. These are the three bolts, the holes that I was telling you about on the frame that you can see, and that's the idler arm right here. So that's the bolt that you take across. Once you take those three out and that, it pulls right out. Okay, now to get these bolts back in, what I recommend, if you don't have help, is you take your extension with the socket on it, put the bolt in, and then very carefully push one through. Then lay under the vehicle, and I'll see if I can set my tripod up now that the camera is not there. Sorry, see if I can set up my tripod now that the wheel's not there, and see if you can watch me. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's through. So very carefully, you don't want to bump that. Okay, once you've got that through, take one of your nuts and washer and get the one started. And I'm not going to tighten it down all the way. I just want to get it snug so I can still kind of move it in case it's not fully lined up. Once you get two in, then the third should be lined up, but I still won't crank them all down until I'm done. And then once I get them snug, then I'll get my torque wrench and do the proper setting, which I'll look that up. For some reason I'm thinking 80 pounds, but I could be wrong. Okay. You can take a screwdriver and stick in the hole and see if you're lined up, and it feels like I am. So again, take your extension, get that in there good. Okay, now I'm going to go back underneath. Now when I can see from over here that the bolt's almost all the way through. Okay, now that it's all the way through, take my other nut and washer. And snug that one down. Okay, not tighten too much. Make sure my eye alarm's still through the inner tie rod, which it is. Okay, show you the finished product. You can see the nice new idler arm bracket and the nice new idler arm right there. Alright, I hope this helps you if you need to replace the idler arm or idler arm bracket in your vehicle. Thanks for watching. See you next time.